How's it going, everybody? I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and today on Anime Reaction, we watched the 4th episode of Handa-kun. If you want to check out our reaction to the 4th episode of Handa-kun, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga, and don't forget to like and share our videos.
And
Thanks for watching.
So, this episode of Handa-kun.
No, we haven't dropped it.
No, we haven't dropped it. Actually, we did just come out with an episode of it recently. But, where to begin?
Everyone at Honda's school is a fucking moron.
We've established that.
I had to emphasize that fact. Because goddamn.
So, in the beginning, there's apparently somebody who's impersonating Honda and is selling calligraphy in the park, but the guy's calligraphy is a bunch of really bad poems.
Well, the fact he's trying to put himself out in the public eye to begin with.
Yeah.
Which is...
Well, yeah, it just tips everybody. Well...
It tips the Honda force off.
It tips... I'm almost afraid to say it. Everybody in the school with half a brain. Which is a big improvement over the rest of the school, which has no brain.
All the fangirls.
Everybody. Like literally everybody. Actually, I take it back. That teacher who had the parent-teacher conference with Honda's mother, that guy seemed to know what he was talking about because he did actually say, you know, Honda isn't sociable. Like he doesn't socialize with anybody.
Yeah.
After seeing the way these people act, do you blame the guy? Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But all the students in the school are complete freaking idiots. Like absolute morons. But yeah, it tips off the Honda force that that the person is not the real Honda. So they go to the park and they find the impersonator, who looks exactly like Honda except for one issue.
I feel like he has worse teeth than me.
No, he definitely has worse teeth.
Not worse, just looking more like a beaver than a human is all.
It was pretty bad.
Anyway, so they beat him up, and then he puts on a mask and shows them his impersonations of Honda, and then the future cougars show up.
Oh God!
Actually, it was a term going around in Japan is like carnivore women.
Yeah,
So it kind of explains the caveman image there.
Yeah, that's what they were using here.
Predatory women.
Yeah,
because you know they're always on the hunt for meat.
Yeah, they use the term carnivore women, opposite of the herbivore man, which is another popular term. Basically, guys who don't go after what they want.
Or not the traditional macho or
pretty much.
Well, the average guy in this day and age.
Beta males, really.
Beta male. There we go.
But yeah, he gets set upon by all these fangirls, and then so he finally is like, "Oh shit, this is what he has to deal with every day.
I can't do this.
I can't
anymore.
do this." Takes off the sick mask,
and not even. They don't even get a chance to really see it. He's in midair when he does it, and they just let him drop. That's how
the illusion is broken.
That's how lacking in chill these women are. Just, you know what? No, I was thinking they would catch him, see it, toss him up, and just be like, then do it. But no, just straight.
Like I said, the illusion was broken immediately.
He chewed right through it.
But
yay, beaver jokes.
But yeah, then he gets braces and decides that he wants to truly,
After seeing Honda correct his mistakes on
critiqued his calligraphy. Let's see. Then we had the was it the suicidal girl next?
I think so.
Basically, the carnivorous girls spotted Handa receiving a lunchbox from a woman that they didn't know and acting really close because that was his mother, his really young-looking mother, and they thought that it was his girlfriend. And then immediately all the girls in the school thought that he was
Kind of two-timing him
two-timing them
in mass, even though he wasn't going out with anyone.
This is where the whole they don't know none of the people in the school have a brain thing comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Because what the fuck do they think's going on if the entire school thinks?
Well, actually,
that
it's kind of a weird trope I see a fair bit in anime, where if you have like a class or a school idol, that they're kind of the object of affection for the entire class, if unofficially.
Yeah.
So, it's
Typically, you see, typically in the anime, you see it more, a female school idol or whatever.
or a female like pop idol too.
The entire school gets pissed off that the person is even thinking about dating.
Yeah, or voice actresses, pop idols.
Yeah.
They kind of get like that. So, I said
I think all that's very childish.
It is very
very much
childish.
so. Yeah. I've said it once before. I'll say it again. I know Otaku can be friggin' scary.
Yeah.
Case in point, this sketch.
Right?
Yeah. Basically, the entire school gets pissed at him, which actually does include the guys too, which is even more disturbing to think about. But the girl that sits next to him that got the eraser from him
apparently takes it the hardest.
and she writes a suicide note on his desk, which simply says Shine, which the way that she wrote it,
This is kind of the verb.
yeah,
form.
is it because there's nothing else that's like actually stating the subject. You could take it as I will die or you will die, but it's very vague.
Yeah, it's just like the overall just action of dying.
Yeah.
So
it could be construed as go die, or you will die, or in
Common
the case
kind
of
of insult.
them actually, like Honda's Force actually figuring it out that it's a suicide note, and the girl wrote I will die.
And there we go.
Way to
All of
go,
a sudden
big
she
bitch.
appears on the balcony right outside their classroom, ready to jump.
No, it was outside the. I assume it's like an empty classroom that's a storage room for some desks. Because the only reason why Honda was there was because he went to go exchange that desk for another one.
But that chick is out on the balcony to that empty.
She's out on the balcony and out of her mind.
Completely. She decides to start preaching to the world about her dying love for Honda's eraser.
Yeah, so much so she breaks into song and dance.
And how much that she can't even dirty his eraser because it would be like dirtying him, and
Which means that she can't study anymore because she can't buy another fucking eraser, apparently.
this entire time he has always been dirty, so it's kind of pointless.
Yeah, the beginning of the song really annoyed me because I can get like keeping the eraser because he gave it to her. Like I get that. It's weird, but I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Stopping studying just because you don't want to erase anything with an eraser.
Come on.
Anyway, she's threatening to jump, and then suddenly she realizes that Honda walked into the room behind her, and he actually is talking to his desk because none of the other desks are at the perfect height for him.
And probably a perfect balance and shit like that.
And so he basically apologizes to the desk for wanting to switch it out. And she takes it as an apology to her and then comes down from the ledge.
Honestly, who sweet talks a desk like that? One, and two, just her. This entire sketch. What the hell?
I talk to inanimate objects sometimes.
Hi now.
Yeah, only when I'm going crazy.
How are you?
A desk, though.
If I was really attached to the desk, I mean...
Desk!
No.
Got the neck turn and everything.
It was very strange. It was kind of.
It was probably hard for me to process because I already lost like IQ points listening to that song and dance number.
But
We are Eraser Boys.
I also got to point out, anybody who's actually talking to something or someone else, those words are vague at best. Even though it's all a specific an apology, but the way that his words were could fit into like all sorts of situations. He really does have a way with words.
I would hope so if he's a calligrapher.
But yeah.
And then the last part was all about the parent-teacher conferences. Basically, Handa's mother... Oh, actually, I forgot. At the end of the part previous, the girl who came down from the ledge, she went to go clean Handa's desk later, and then she broke down in tears and ran outside to the water faucets and was crying, and then she met Handa's mother and realized...
Found it out.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Yeah, that's dumb. Anyway, so at the parent-teacher conferences, Handa's mother is the one who comes in, obviously, because if you know anything about Barakamon, his dad is a heartless son of a bitch. Pretty much.
And obviously, an absentee father.
Yeah, very much an absentee father, which is why I laughed at the end when they
Substitute Jitsu.
Yeah, they were having
much.
dinner, and the father was substituted by a doll shaped like him. That was pretty funny.
That's funny, but kind of sad at the same time, really.
Horrible.
Yeah. But yeah, basically the teacher tells his mother that he doesn't socialize with anybody, which he fucking doesn't.
I don't blame him.
And so Handa is trying to socialize with people basically the entire time.
Goes about as well as you'd expect.
Yep. He actually the only person who he manages to talk to even halfway decently is the guy who always gets dragged into the Honda Force.
I love
and
the
I
way
would
that-
assume because that guy's like he is like the straight man of the universe.
Of the universe. Yeah, pretty much.
I love the way that he started approaching the delinquent. I forgot what his name was. Testing.
How's the weather?
How is the weather today? Or the weather is nice
That
today.
was so funny.
Like I think that bit had me laughing even more than anything else in the episode. Just testing.
Oh God.
Is this thing on? But yeah. Basically, joke is Honda is horrible at socializing.
So that's why he doesn't do it.
Yep. That's about it. Pretty much the only person that you can talk to in the entire universe going on here is Kawafuji.
His
Yeah.
manager guy?
Yeah.
The manager is.
It is mom.
No, yeah, you can talk to his mom. I hope he could talk to his mom.
That would suck.
It'd be incredibly sad. Sad. He's already sad.
Right?
Anyway, so that's about it. So let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't.
But that's going to do it for this episode of Epic Cringe Fest. Anime Reaction. I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo.
See you next time.